Welcome to this episode of The Big Show, the worst podcast of all time. Call in at 516-670-5132 if you dare. Chris Cornell is a live wire, a real madman.
Hello. 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 Welcome to this episode of The Big Show. I'm laying in my bed. Yeah, I mean, this is what the show is now. From now, until I get more listeners and more views, I'm just going to be laying right here, because that's not even true. I actually thought, like, you know what, I need to spice it up a little bit, because everything's just going downhill, to the point where I paid, this is actually just now a horrible way to start, but I started, like, paying for promotions on Facebook or whatever. Not Facebook, but like Instagram, and it actually kind of works, to be real, which is weird. But it's nice to start it out that way. It's not nice. I don't know why I said that, but I don't know. I'm laying in my bed. I don't really have much going on, or really know how to start it, or anything like that. So I guess we'll just get into the voicemails, and then we'll see how it goes from there. I wish I had something to start with, but maybe something will happen. I don't know. So, here we go.
Boy, do you have a lot of editing to do on this fucking voicemail if you want to crank a lie. Oh, this show
Thanks. Okay, so, now that we're both hanging, honestly, if you want to lay down with me, and then you can put this on your laptop next to you while you lay down too, then it's like I'm in the bed with you. But that's up to you. It's up to you, whatever you want to do with that. I feel more relaxed this way, honestly. Even though I have a full outfit on. I just took my shoes off at the end of the bed. So the first voicemail is coming from Uncle Charlie. Haven't heard from him in a while. And that's why, I'm really bringing back all the old stuff. I'm having I got to go back to what worked. And honestly, it's a little depressing, but I'm enjoying this because I like this idea of just redoing the same thing over and over again. I mean, I'm not as sad as I sound, I think, but okay. Here's Uncle Charlie.
Hey, how's it going, bud? This is your Uncle Charlie. I've been off the grid for a little bit. Frankly, your show just keeps getting worse and worse every single time that I listen to it, and I don't know, man. I mean, I've been watching the views just decline. They just keep going down and down. And, just one thing that I got to say is that, you should have quit a long time ago. And, it's not looking good. I know views mean a lot to you, and you kind of think that, if I'm doing good on YouTube, I'm doing good in life. And it's the most depressing fucking thing that I've ever witnessed, but it's nice to see you just, lose control of yourself on the inside and try to put up a fake front on the outside. It's very nice. Have a good one.
Great. Hey, you have a good one too, man. Hey, thanks for calling. I actually am going to enact a new thing, where if your voicemail is good, then you're going to get, if your voicemail is mediocre, you're going to get one of these. Right? And if your voicemail is really bad, you're going to get one of these.
Fuck you!
And if your girlfriend is, I don't know why I keep saying that, dude. But if your voicemail is really good, you're going to get one of these.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Which is the most disturbing drop I think I have.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Okay, so fuck you, Uncle Charlie, and your stupid retarded son. So, here he called back again, so let's see what he's got going on.
Hey, bud, just 'cause I know my nephew, so, I'm gonna know exactly what you're fucking about to say, and I really appreciate if you don't talk about my son like that. John Scheib's a nice man, he's a grown boy, and he's a nice boy, and sure, he's mentally retarded, but there's really nothing that, I want anyone to know about that, and, it's very annoying. And honestly, what's even more annoying is that you've decided to call into your own show with a horrible accent and try to become someone else so you can get callers onto your show because no one's calling in anymore. So you should just go ahead and quit, and also go fuck yourself. What kind of name is what kind of name is John Shice? If you were to give a fucking kid a name, John Shice, I don't know why that was the first thing that popped in your stupid head. You little prick. You little fucking prick. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. So let's go to Cliff. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Uncle Charlie with a...
Fuck you!
Okay, here's Cliff.
Bada bing, bada boom, motherfucker. Hey, what up, Chris? Bada bing, bada boom, motherfucker. Bada bing, bada boom, motherfucker. Bada bing, bada boom, motherfucker. Hey, what up, Chris?
Hey.
It's your boy. So, calling back here. I heard that some of the boys have been having trouble with the ladies, and I figured I'd offer my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what it boils down to, in my experience, is just take any opportunity you can to do impressions and get naked. Not necessarily at the same time, although that can be great. Because at the end of the day, like, no matter how hot you are as a guy, like, you're not as hot as a hot girl. Like, we can't rely solely on our looks, right?
Agreed.
But if you're funny and naked, girls are going to like you. That's what I've come to find. So what I do, like on my Tinder profile, I had like a full nude that I posted on there and just like cropped it so my dick wasn't in it so I didn't get zucked by the Tinder algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
And you're correct that like no one on dating apps is cool, but some of them are hot, and if you're into like casual sex, then that's like really easy to get on there.
Yes.
I'm not really into that anymore. Just don't find it fulfilling. But yeah, man, just do that, and then just be like, "This is Senator Bernie Sanders. I'm here to give you a very special message that Chris thinks you are very beautiful, and he wants your coochie."
Right.
And then girl be like, "Ah ha ha," and then you just like, you know, send her your nudes, and then she'll be like, "Oh fuck," and then you'll fuck, and whatever. You live happily ever after that.
Yes.
That's basically what happened for me. So, you know, here we are, 3 weeks into the love of my life. I'm going to marry her. You heard it here first, folks. Folks, this is Cliff, by the way.
Hey, Cliff.
So yeah, that's what I'm up to. Oh, bro, like, definitely, I don't hate you. I'm just like a lower value caller now. I'm not as funny because I'm not as sad. And that's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. I have nothing interesting going on. It's just my girlfriend. That's it. Like, she's so funny and fucking hot and cool, and it would just be really boring for the purposes of the show if I just talked about that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a chat with Bicep, the homeless guy I told you about. Turns out his name is George, and he does speak English. He's a really nice guy. Honestly, he's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's like the only other thing that happened. So, you know, just keep your boots clean, you know, keep your head up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you in New York, you know, and
that's the end of the voicemail.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Oh, yes, Daddy.
It's going to get annoying pretty soon. That was a great Bernie Sanders. I'm going to go ahead and second what Cliff said, is that definitely women love impressions. So anyone who's having any kind of hard time or whatever, hard time with the ladies, you should definitely hit them with the whoop, 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 or whatever the fuck. I know that was like terrible. That was really bad. But you know, that's why I'm not a lady killer, man. I mean, if I were to be able to do that correctly, if I were to be able to do the Three Stooges, like whoop, 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 or whatever the fuck, like do they do that? They do like the Zoidberg thing, like the whoop 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 whoop, you know, and they boing boing. If you were to do some Three Stooges type stuff around women fully naked, I think that'll be the best way to go about it. Also, there's no pressure to be the funny caller. I think it's always really terrible when there's like a bunch of people that, like, if you're funny and you call in and you be funny, that's great. But if you're like forcing to be funny just for like the sake of the the show or whatever. The show's not full funny. All I want it to be is entertaining. So, I just look forward to hearing from you, Cliff. And I know you don't hate me. I always I think everyone does, but I know that, the power of love, it compels. And I'm happy that you're happy. That makes me happy to hear that you're happy, Cliff. So here's Cliff.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Pizza. And, all right, what's up, Cliff? Cliff 2.
Hey, welcome to the fucking Goon Squad, you fucking bitch.
Hey.
What's up? Bro, so I've got a unique business opportunity for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think basically that you're being a pussy, that you are being insecure and you're undervaluing yourself by providing your essence and your content to these fucking filthy, disgusting people of the world for free, man. I think that you need to think bigger, expand your boundaries. I think that you need to start a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and charge these motherfuckers, bleed them dry. Because I bet you got some bougie people listening to this shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you get the Patreon, they support you, and they get some little bonuses. You've already got, merch and shit, so you could include some of that at the higher tiers as, an add-on.
Mm-hmm.
Rope the paper times thing into it. I think you could make some fucking coins, sis.
Yes.
So I think that you need to do that. I think you do. And I think you should pull, a Bella Thorne type of thing where you're if you subscribe at the highest level for X amount of months, I'll eventually send you nudes, right?
Right.
And then don't.
It's a businessman.
Just fucking scam these motherfuckers. That's what I think you should do, bro. Also, you should absolutely throw a baby into the mix.
No.
That sounds hilarious. I think for all of us to just see you fail at fatherhood on camera would be so good and would really boost your numbers. And, the kid's going to have a fucked up childhood anyway,
right.
No matter who his parents are,
Sure.
Or her. Or them, whatever. No such thing as a happy childhood, right? So, might as well make some fucking money off that little thing. You're going to have to pay for its college or whatever, or, get it out of jail or something.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
My parents had to do both briefly.
Shit.
So, that shit happens, man. Sometimes your kid goes to jail, and then you send him to college, and then he fucking flunks out of college. That might happen to you, and you're going to need that fucking Patreon money, bro.
Right.
So, get the baby, get the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, baby, what it do? Pizza, chalupa, whatever else you want, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think just do it to it. Cowabunga. John Brown's body is moldering on the grave.
Okay.
That's how we do it.
Uh-huh.
In A-Town.
Right.
Motherfucker.
Yep. Okay. Peace up, A-Town down. Pizza. Chalupa. Boom, baby, what it do? All the... What the fuck? The fuck is this, dude? Boom, baby, what it do? Pizza. Chalupa. Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah, I like laying down. This is great. The Patreon thing, dude, I would do it if I just had more people paying attention to me. My goal, I have a long-term goal, is to get more people watching this and paying attention to it, and then I'll start the Patreon, and then I would do an extra one of these a month, only to people who subscribe to the Patreon. They would get an exclusive number or whatever. And I don't know, I didn't work out the kinks because it seems like anyone could just give out the number and then they could do that. But whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Or actually, maybe not. I would just do the standard number, and then they would call that number, and then people would be incentivized to subscribe to the Patreon so they can hear themselves twice a week. You know what I mean? I feel like I stumbled all over that. But yeah, and also I think in probably a month or two, I'm going to completely not have anyone watching any of these, and I'll definitely have a baby. And then I'll Instagram the baby all the time, and then boom, I'll fucking skyrocket. Because it's pretty much every parent. Every parent has a baby, and that baby becomes a Instagram model after a certain point. And that's just how that is. So, boom, baby, what it do? Pizza, pizza, chalupa, chalupa.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
You get one of those. It's never not going to make me laugh, dude. It's so...
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so here is Misty TRUEFEATHERS. She called back. I think she's been having problems. This is a woman who had sex with her son and then keeps going on about it. She's gotten into cocaine. She's got amnesia. The whole thing. She's really falling apart. So what's up, Misty?
Hey, Jimmy. This is your mother, Misty TRUEFEATHERS. I'm returning your call. I know I missed your call from earlier, Jimmy. Listen, honey, you know I love you. You know I wouldn't forget it. I'm always gonna bring it, okay? I promise. You're my favorite son.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I would ever forget to bring the vibrator.
Oh,
Okay?
Jesus.
I know you like it. So, I'm... Oh... Jimmy, this stuff is really good. You know, I'm very thankful you gave this to me, Jimmy. You've been a very good doctor. I really appreciate what you've been providing me with this stuff, okay? With the cocaine. I love the cocaine you give me, Jimmy. It's very good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Should I be saying this on the phone? I don't know. Anyway, if you FBI is listening, anyone's listening, I have some for you too, okay? Don't worry, you'll get your fair share. I'm not the kind of person to hoard cocaine, you know, or whatever it might be, the other stuff I have as well, the mushrooms. Thank you for those, Jimmy. The cassettes, the DMTs, or whatever you were saying, I haven't tried it yet. I was going to put it in my ad later. But listen, I'm just coming out now. If the FBI is listening, I have all those things. If you're listening to the voicemail, and because you're right there, I know you probably got your headphones in. I have all those things, and I'm willing to share. Okay? Because
Okay.
if you already caught me for the cocaine, you're gonna catch me for the rest. And Jimmy gave it to me as a loving son.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the call. Jimmy, I love you, sweetheart. I don't know
Okay.
what time you're gonna get off work with your wife, but
Work
my
together.
amnesia is getting better. I don't know what time it is right now, but it's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're off work and you want to hang out, I have the vibrator. I love you. I'm looking forward to seeing you, if you know what I mean, Jimmy.
Okay.
You're very sexy, by the way. I didn't realize I give birth to
Jesus.
someone with such a nice crop. But I'm going to go ahead now. I'm going to call the broadcaster to Chris. Let me get him a call. Okay, sweetheart. I love you, Jimmy. All right. Okay. Yeah, you want to hear the vibrator? Hold on, let me get it on.
Okay. Well, Misty, I mean, it looks like you were trying to call your son. And things that I did learn about your son is that he works with his wife, which I thought was strange. If I worked with my girlfriend or my wife, I think I would kill myself. And that's, you know, probably why he's been driven to have sex with his own mother. And his mom calls him about the dildos that she has and vibrators and all that. And it's getting really dark. But thanks for calling, Misty. It sucks that you were trying to call your son, but, you know, I'll give it to you. So I'll give you a
Oh, yes, Daddy.
I'll give it to you. I'm gracious. So, which is great. Okay, leads us into our next caller, Joey. I've been missing this man. He went off the grid there for 3 weeks, or maybe 4, maybe 2, maybe just only 1. I don't know, but it feels like forever. So I'm glad that you're back, Joe E. And here's Joey.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey.
I thought I would amuse you with some of my work stories. It seems like some people are not hip to the fact that work stories are actually pretty entertaining because people are wild.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was working at a pizza place, I worked there for fucking 10 years.
Oh my God.
Kind of speaks volumes about what kind of guy's calling you right now. Anyway, check it out. So the customer is like late. We close at like 10. It's 9:45. Dude's ordering a pitcher of beer. We're already like, fuck, they're going to stay well past. They're probably going to stay like 30, 45 minutes later. Anyways, I guess the dude's cashing out his order, and he's like, well, first of all, I was like, is there anything else I can get you? And he's like, no, I'm good. And I was like, all right. But I already knew this fool was going to hit me with something else. And after I swiped his card, he's like, oh, can I add a garlic cheese bread or something like that? And I was like, bro, I mean, I was kind of making fun of him. I was like, bro, I just asked you, do you want anything? And he's like, you ain't got to be a dick about it. And I was like, bro, you're the one with the bald head here.
Oh, babe.
He's like, oh, no, oh, hell no. He starts taking off his shirt. He's like, step outside, step outside.
Oh, my God.
I was like, ha, I didn't know what to do at that point. The boss grabbed me and took me to the back. He's like, Joey, you can't be talking like that, man. Stay in the back. And then, the crazy shit happens, man. All right, so this other dude, another night, was like, hey, let me get a beer, blah, blah, blah. Well, what's a good one? And I was just tired of his shit. I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't drink beer. So next time he comes in, he's like, hey, did you learn anything about beer? You still don't know shit.
Oh, Jesus,
bro. This is in a packed line. There's like 10 people behind him. I'm like, nah, bro, I still don't know shit. And so he's eyeing me. He's like, all right, fine. Let me get this. Let me get that. So he was giving me attitude. So I took his order and I pulled it back like 2 steps. So he'd have to wait a little bit longer than his friends or whatever. And at the end, he's like, I know what you did to my order. Motherfucker, here, take this. And he just chucks like half a pint of beer at me while I'm on the register. I'm like, bro, oh, shit. So he goes outside. I follow him outside. And my homeboy's like, no, what are you doing? Get back in there now. And then I was like, first of all, your mom's a bitch, motherfucker. It was funny because it was all petty shit.
Yeah.
Another time, this dude got hella drunk. The Indian cat gets hella drunk. I guess he wasn't used to our IPAs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The IPAs were becoming popular. This was about 7 years ago.
They hit.
And he falls asleep in the bathroom.
Oh, shit.
And we're closed. It's like 15 minutes past closing time. And his friends are like, how much would it cost to break the door? And I was like, bro, if we bust that door down and your friend's like sleeping right next to the door, we could like cave his skull in, we could crush his spine or some shit. Anyways, 20 minutes later, we're closed up. Everybody's leaving. Turns out the dude that was passed out in the bathroom was actually the driver.
Oh, you cut out. Damn, it ruined what he actually was. Was he about to say driver? I don't know. I know he called in again. I think he continued the story. But, dude, yeah, IPAs get you. And, fucking, it also sounds like you worked at a fucking crazy-ass pizza place. But the most embarrassing story that I have, I think, is I went to go to the UFC fights with my dad and my stepbrother. And I was probably like 19 at the time. But my dad kept trying to tell everyone that I was 21 so that I can get drinks and get drunk. And I ended up getting really drunk, like way too drunk. They were great seats, like really great. And everyone was cheering. By the way, the energy, and I know I hate to say energy because I feel like a crystal bitch or something, but like the energy at a UFC fight is intense, like really scary. It is strange. It is much different than anything you feel in normal life. That is a ton of people, like 30,000 people screaming, wanting someone to knock someone out. Like it is like a roar. It is odd. It feels uncomfortable. Anyway, I was way too drunk. Got way too drunk. My dad kept handing me drinks. I kept drinking them. And I think they were only like doubles, and I think I only had like 4 or like 3 or something. But I wasn't like, I was 19. Like I wasn't like and I'm also skinnier than I was now. I wasn't like super into the booze as much as I was at one point. Not anymore. 90 days sober. Look at that. But yeah, dude, I got so drunk and like I had to go to the bathroom to throw up, and I threw up, and then I just ended up passing out on the floor of the bathroom in not Amalie Arena, like I don't know, wherever it doesn't matter, but I ended up passing out on the floor in the bathroom, and then people were screaming like, yo, hold it, you can't hold your liquor, but I was inside of a stall locked in there and passed out onto the floor taking a nap. And yeah, I my brother-in-law came and found me after a while, and I ended up going back and seeing the rest of the fights, but I knocked out for a good like 2 hours in the bathroom, and it was fucking embarrassing as shit. And some more weird shit happened that night. I mean, I don't even know if I can go into it, really. I don't know, maybe another time. That's for the Patreon. So here we go. I'll give you this, Joey.
Oh yes, Daddy.
That was a great one. So Joey, let's go with the continuation. What's up?
Continued.
Yes.
All right, so that dude that was passed out on the floor in the bathroom was actually that group of friends' drivers. So when everybody's leaving, that dude's driving, and he's, like, racing my manager down the hill. And we're just like, yo, what the fuck is up with these people? They're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm, like, a custodian, right? So I work at schools. Schools get broken into now and then, but I found this one to be pretty weird. Mm-hmm. This one was, like, about a month ago. One of our classrooms got broken into, and it was, like, a random classroom. It was, like, a kindergarten classroom. And dude breaks in through the back, breaks the window, but for some reason doesn't go through the window. It's still intact. He jimmies the lock on the back door, gets in there, finds a DVD player in one corner of the room, unboxes a brand new monitor in another part of the room, puts it together, supposedly watches a movie, and he's setting off an alarm like this whole time. So by the time our night security comes over here, dude is huddled up in a corner, sleeping under a blanket. And when homie comes in on him, of course he's scared, and he does the right thing. He gets out, he walks out of campus, calls the cops. Mm-hmm. And supposedly this dude, like, ran out, didn't take the monitor that he probably could have got like $100 for on the street. Instead, he empties an emergency backpack, takes the empty backpack, leaves flashlights and shit, and then steals like this 10-pound bucket that has like emergency supplies in it. And he does all this supposedly and dips, and with all that shit in tow. And it's just like, yo, what kind of fucking crackheads like take an emergency backpack empty, but leave a monitor that's like $200. Yeah, $100 street value. Like, yo, crazy ass people, right?
Mm-hmm. That's
Hopefully
funny.
I wasn't too boring. Just thought I'd share some stories with you. Hey, have a good show.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Pizza. I love when you call in. It's great. I like the tone of your voice. If that doesn't sound weird, but I'm not hating on the. I know you know, but I think that I was like stripping and waxing floors for a while. That's the best job I've ever had, dude. It was so fun. It was so cathartic. That was exactly the job that I wanted, dude. I could if all this fails, I will be stripping and waxing floors again, or I will be cleaning carpets. It was so, because it's like something is dirty, you clean it, it looks fucking beautiful and perfect and shiny and great, and then you're done. And it's the most satisfying, simple thing. And the machines that you use to strip and wax or like clean carpets, they could almost get out of your control. So you have to pay attention, you know? And it's oh man, it's so fun. It's so fun. So I'm going to go ahead and give
Oh, yes, Daddy.
I want to know what movie that guy was watching. That's really funny to break into. That's so funny to break into a place and then watch a movie and then leave. That's great. That's some crackhead shit for sure. So this next call is coming from Frank. Frank is back. Frank the Tank is back.
And go. Hey, Chris. Hope it's not too late to leave a voicemail.
Nope.
Little bit about my day. Did it happen this morning? Sorry, I've just been so foggy lately. But I went to the beach with my mom this morning to see the sunrise, and it was pretty cool. You could watch the sunrise, and I actually found a message in a bottle.
Oh, wow.
Shit, it was 100% real. It was a wine bottle bought from like Walgreens or something. And I didn't open it until I got home, but the first thing I did when I got home was I got a bottle opener and I opened it, and I have the message right here. It's just a piece of maintenance paper. I'll read it for you. Mm-hmm. But it was dated the 24th, and I found the 27th, so it was only floating out there for a couple of days. Yeah. Because the tide just came in. But anyways, 2 shooting stars, true lovers, even from afar, now we're back together. Always and forever. Zoe and Ashley. I'm not sure if that says Zoe or Joey. I hope it says Joey because, anyways, your other half. Yeah, it says Zoe. Zoe, Ash, establish, 6/14/19. So yeah, I think I might just the actual piece of paper. If you don't think I'm lying to you. Sometimes you think I'm lying, and you're trying to make fun of me sometimes. Right. I know you don't do that anymore, probably. But anyway, I had to break the bottle open to get the paper out, actually, because the it expanded inside of the wine bottle, and the first thing I did when I woke up from my nap a couple hours ago is I cut my foot on the broken glass, and it was fucked up so I could feel it. Like, I stepped on it, I'm like, oh, I just stepped on it, and I could feel the fucking getting the slice.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't too deep. It wasn't deep at all, so
That's
it was good. But it was bleeding. But, so anyways, hope I'm not too late. What else? Gotta be funny. Gotta make them laugh. Gotta make Chris laugh. If I don't make people laugh, then I'm nobody.
Yeah.
There's lots of spiders in my room.
Wow.
And so that's cool. I switched from piss cups to piss jugs, so I'm moving up in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to Zoe and Ashley. I think I'll put the message in a bottle, another bottle, and throw it out in the ocean, and maybe it'll find them.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. Who cares? Anyway, suck it, you can die. Pizza. Meet. Have a great show. Bye-bye. Bye, boys. See you later, boys. Have a good episode, boys. Love you. Bye-bye.
I love you too. Pizza. Chalupa. Meet. Suck a dick and die. I'm going to go ahead and give that.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
That's great. Because that was great. I've always wanted to find a message in a bottle. I do kind of feel like you're lying for sure. But I'm letting it slide because you didn't open it and say like a joke inside of it. It was could be real. But you did say it was a few days ago. But the message inside of the bottle, I guess when that's when they established the relationship. That's very cute if they're still doing that 2 years down the line. But, yeah, man, hey. Great call, great caller. I'm glad you moved on to piss jugs. Sometimes I just don't feel like, I don't feel like climbing down my bed and going out of the room and going to the bathroom. So I'll piss in bottles and just keep them in my room for a while. And I'll also I have a window that leads to a pit, and I'll just piss out of the window into the pit. When my bed was on the ground, I would just wake up and plop my pee out of the window and then take a little pee. So I'm not judging you on that, dude. I get it. Sometimes you got to do that, dude. So here is I think it's Patrick. I don't have his number saved, but I feel like I know his his voice. So here's Patrick.
Hey, Chris. I was just wondering if you could drop like 2 G's off for me. Getting a little desperate. I can come by and get it if you want. All right. Thanks, man.
Fuck you!
No. Mm-mm.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Pizza. So actually, this next call, thank you for calling, Patrick. I just don't know what to say. I don't know if you mean weed or you mean money. This next call, I guess, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. This is something that I actually felt like terrible about. I did something similar to what this guy is saying in this voicemail, and that's why he's saying it, because he knows that this happened for real. And it makes me feel like shit because I was like 16 and I thought my girlfriend was cheating on me. My friends wanted to make me feel better, so we played a prank on her. And it came from them trying to make me feel better about the situation, which it could have been self-created because I get, when I was younger, I got real weird in relationships. I would think that like everyone's trying to cheat on me or whatever, just because that's what I grew up around, to be honest. And then I started thinking that was everyone had ill intentions and stuff, which probably wasn't the case. So this turned out to be much ruder, that it wasn't true, and it's fucking makes me feel like shit to think about, for sure. So what a great call to call in and try to be funny about. So that's good. So here's MUNGMORE being aggressive. So I already know I'm gonna give it the
fuck you,
because I genuinely feel bad about this. So let's go.
MUNGMORE.
Okay, I mean, you don't have to say your name, you bitch.
Hey, Chris. It's your pal MUNGMORE here. Just wanted to call in and see how you're doing, I had a thought come up the other day, and I knew you'd be the guy to go and ask about this. So, real quick, if you got a moment, just your opinion on,
fuck you!
If a girl who you're dating, goes out and she decides that it's a smart idea to cheat on you, is it ethical to gather up your boys, your fellow Mungie people, get in a vehicle and go to your local Walmart and buy a bar of soap. And you decide to write, "Clean yourself up, you fucking slut," on the bar of soap, and leave it on her car windshield while she's sleeping. You think that's a good idea? I don't know. Anyway, get back to me. I'm happy you're doing the show. Keep it up. I'm going to coordinate something with Mungie and make sure we have some real good further contributions to your show. Keep it up, Chris. Mungmore out.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, Mungmore. You know, it's not a great troll. It's more so just mean. Just mean makes me feel bad, you know. Yeah, that was something I did, and I felt terrible about it later on. I felt filled with so much anxiety at the time. And, you know, when you're a kid, you do some dumb shit, all right? You know, when you're like 16 and you think that your heart is broken, you're like, fuck that bitch. But then you like, you know, you get all weird and shit. But yeah, dude, I mean, that's something I feel extremely bad about. And everyone else except Mungmore feels, he sounds like he feels delighted about it. So happy birthday to you, man. Pizza. Meep meep. Here's Peter. Thanks for making me look like an asshole. How about that? You know, I'm supposed to be looking like a cool guy here, like a real cool, like I'm chill, I don't care, I'm laying in my bed, you know? You don't have to, you know, bring up things that I feel bad about, dude. Come on, bro. Come on. It's all love, Mungmore. So here's Peter. Or maybe not Peter. I don't know who it is. I have them all mixed up on accident, so let's see who it is. Oh, it's... It looks like it might be Misty TRUEFEATHERS.
Christopher. This is Misty TRUEFEATHERS. Chris. I have a broken heart. I'm heartbroken. My son broke up with me, Christopher. He said he doesn't want to be with me anymore, and he broke up with me. I've had a really hard time dealing with this. I didn't know what to do. And I'm on the acids. He gave me the acids, and I've been doing the drops every day, a couple times. I thought maybe it was my amnesians making me see the things in the womb, but I'm starting to think it's this acid stuff. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And he broke up with me. I don't know. I know he's a doctor. You know, he's my personal doctor, and I don't have a doctor anymore. I don't know what to do. I need to find a new doctor. In my brains, I can feel it. It feels like a hot chalupa on a baking oven just sat there on the side of the fucking earth. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I didn't think this could happen to me. What kind of mother am I if my own son breaks up with me?
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to call you and see if maybe you were single.
No, dude.
If you wanted to date or talk a little bit, I'm caught in a big conundrum. I don't know what to do.
I'm not.
I don't know what to do with it. Well, you're going.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that you'll understand. You want to see me, maybe do the acid,
No.
the cocaine for the brain.
No.
And I get it if you don't want to. By the way, this is Misty TRUEFEATHERS. I don't know why I said that. My amnesia just hit me. But, you know, if you want to hang out with anything, I do have some cock rings and everything like that if you have issues. My son did. But, I don't know. This might be dope. With the flat, I've been having bad time lately. I gotta go. My son's called me. Maybe he
That's great. I wish. Hold on.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Great call. I really wish you would fucking stop trying to fucking get with me, though, dude. I don't want to be with someone who had sex with her son. This is pretty much how I feel about that. And there's no wiggle room. You know, it really sucks that you're going through something, but you could always call Daddy. And Daddy in like a, you know, I'm here to listen, not in a way that I'm like, you know, not like a.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Not one of those. You know what I mean? So here's another call. Let me see who it is. I mislabeled them, so check it out.
Yo, Chris, dude.
Oh, okay, this is a new caller. Someone who's new.
Yo, Chris, dude. It's my first time calling in, and I've been watching the show for a little bit now, and I've never actually called, so I thought it would be cool if I could, call in. And I mean, I said my name. I don't know if I have to actually say my name now. I mean, it's Peter, but
oh, hey, Peter.
I said my name is a thing when it asks me what my name is, like a name gate. But yeah, dude. I thought I'd give a call. It's been I'm always watching these, and it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Like we should do here.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. I have fun whenever I'm having fun watching it. It's
That's
definitely
right.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
And on a fun note, it's fun to call in too. I didn't think it'd be this fun. I'm having a lot of fun right now.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, dude. I hope you're doing well, dude. It's good to have fun once in a while. It's been a crazy year. Whatever. Technically it's been a year since the thing happened with the stuff, the virus or whatever, virus, and technically, it's been a year. I've been in my house a year. I've left my house like 3 times. But at least I had your show to help out. The Sopranos. I've been watching that too. I'm rewatching the whole show again. I'm on season 4 already again. And dude, it just gets better.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I hope you're doing well, man.
Thanks.
And I'm really sorry about that one time I gave you the wrong solution for your contacts. I never forgot about that, and it fucked me up ever since. And I hope it didn't fuck you up too much, but it definitely fucked me up. But yeah. Okay, dude. Yeah. Take care, man. And really sorry Cyberpunk didn't live up to the hype.
I know.
It crashed for you so many times, man.
I know.
I still haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to get a 3080, but it's not gonna happen with the graphics card shit.
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, man, I hope you're well, and congrats on the kid.
Thanks.
When he's born, let me know, and I will definitely make it to help out. And I'll be sure to hook him up with his first pair of condoms, from the Uncle Peter.
That's right.
Take care of him. Make sure he doesn't, cause any premature babies or anything. I mean, he's going to be a baby himself, so he won't need the condoms for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I can get them later on, but I don't want them to expire.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Take care, dude.
Hey, thanks for calling in, Peter. I'm going to give you one of these.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
That's great. Everyone's killing it today. This is great. I haven't had to use
Fuck you!
Except, on someone else, but who will go unnamed. But this is just fun. I mean, I'm having fun. It's a fun time. It's always really important to have fun, and I think that everyone should just sit around and have fun. I mean, if you're having fun, you should just keep having fun. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. Not everyone can, you just need to make time to have fun, I think is the moral of this pod. Thanks for calling in, Peter. It's funny because Peter did give me hard contact solution for my regular contacts, and I just when my contacts would dry up or I would get like kind of irritating or whatever, I would just drop in some contact solution into my eye, which is probably not something that you should do, but I would do that sometimes. And he gave me hard contact solution, put that in my eye, and it burned like a bitch. And he's been apologizing for years about it, partially for a troll though, because he did force me to watch fucking the opening sequence of The Room with his mom in the room, and like forced his mom to watch it too, and his mom got so uncomfortable, and it made me so uncomfortable, dude. But it's really funny now that I look back on it. Peter's great. Peter is a funny guy, and I love him. And He's amazing. He's going to do great things, and he's great. So we got one final call, and then we're out of this bitch. And I appreciate you watching this far if you did. I didn't plug the number. You can call in at 516-670-5132, but you probably know that already if you're doing it up. So here's our final call.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, give me a second. Okay, here is our final call. We are going after this message.
It's quiz now.
Okay, so it looks like we got Misty TRUEFEATHERS again.
It's quiz now. Oh, fuck. Gwen, I fucked up.
Oh, no.
Fuck. Gwen, I fucked up, okay? Listen, I called you a minute ago. By mistake, I was trying to call my son, Jimmy.
Right.
And, I can't remember what I said, but it looks like I just called you a minute ago. The amnesians are coming in. So whatever I said, I don't know what it is. And whether it was good or bad, I don't know, but I was calling to tell you, that I'm gonna see my son. I got a vibrator.
Okay, I know.
For him. And I wanted to share that with you because I know it's the one you recommended. So, I don't know what time you're free, but if you wanted to try it out, give it a little swallow, or whatever, I am definitely still down. And I did some cocaine about 2 minutes ago.
Right.
I just get so nervous when I'm on the phone calling you now. I don't know what it is. But this vibrator's really good. I should have said something. I've been using it the whole time to relieve my stress after I called you a minute ago and I can't remember what I said, so therefore it's giving me some kind of anxiety, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't remember what I said. Was it good? Was it bad? Yeah. Anyway, listen, what was I gonna say? Fuck, these amnesians, it fucks with me.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just go. Fuck.
Damn, man. Look.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Dude, everyone is just doing well. And I will, like, if your call does suck, I will give you the fucking...
Fuck you!
But so far, it's all fucking...
Oh, yes, Daddy.
With MUNGMORE getting that.
Fuck you!
Because that was not funny. That is serious stuff. So thanks for all the calls, guys. I appreciate Misty TRUEFEATHERS for the millionth time. I don't want to date you, or be in touch any further than this. I feel like this is where we have to stay, and we're not going to work as a unit, I don't think. But thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. I really wish you would stop wanting to have sex with your son so much, because it really seems like you just you're loving it, like you're thinking about him, and you're calling me and with the vibrator, and it's odd to know that you're climaxing on a voicemail with me, but I appreciate it. If you want to call in, you can call in at 516-670-5132. If you don't want to call in, that's fine, just don't do it. But you should, and it doesn't matter if you're funny, it doesn't matter if you're angry, it doesn't matter what you want to say. All you got to do is you got to be entertaining. And that's it. And that is what I need. I need you to be entertaining. So thank you for watching this far if you did make it. I appreciate it. And you can read my magazine at papertimes.org. And if you don't read that, that's okay too, because who the fuck reads anymore? But thanks. Bye-bye. Pizza, pizza.